Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. Double honor and blessings to the apostle elders of GMS that taught me this truth. And shalom to the Akim and AA that has in their life daily doing this work. My name is Anam with GMS Detroit Camp. And I'm doing a quick little lesson on the children of Israel. You know, how they have the so-called Afro-Americans, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans. You know, they are the children of the Lord. You know, we ain't motherfucking Spicks, we ain't motherfucking niggas, and we ain't motherfucking Indians. You know, as the so-called white men want to candle us down to, separate our nations, we are the 12 tribe of Israel. And right now, we the ones being oppressed in this land, that the Americas, and the Most High considers foolish Scottish children. And I'm gonna just grab it right quick. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people are foolish; they have not known me. They are Scottish children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Hey man. Look at the Jakes, Latinos, and Native Americans right now that's in these lands right here in the United States, man. They are exactly what the scriptures say. They are foolish. They have no understanding of who the hell they is. They think that the white man, they think that that's the image of the Most High, because the white man pushed that white supremacy, showing himself as the Son of God, and they believe that shit. You want to hide stuff from the so-called Afro-Americans, so-called Latinos, and the so-called Native Americans. You want to hide something from them, put it in the book. It's easy to get shit over their eyes because they don't want to seek out knowledge for themselves. They don't want to read. My next scripture, because man, this is so deep, man. We do all the wickedness that we learn from these heathen nations, man. We the one decided that we wanted to forsake our power and deal with these other gods, these false pagan gods that don't have shit to do with the Most High. We deal with these fucking these wicked ass fucking pagan holidays that the Christianity say is okay to deal with, but the scriptures don't say that. The scriptures say that he's a jealous power, and that's the reason why these motherfuckers are still ruling over us, because long as they keep us sinning and going off, they could still be in a power seat that they in right now. But soon the Most High is going to send our deliverer, the one the world in calls Yahweh, in called Jesus, but his name is Yahushai, and that's what they fear, and that's the reason why they talking about this anti-Semitic thing saying Yahushai is coming, because they fear him. They fear that name. They fear the name Yahweh. They fear the name of his son, because they know when he returns, he's coming to make war against these nations. And the main one he's coming to make war against is Amalek, and take their ass down. These so-called Ashkenazi Jews. Y'all going down. Y'all ain't the children of Israel. Y'all the bastard that stood in Ashdod. Y'all in our lands. Y'all prescribed that land to yourself with the Balfour Declaration. The Most High is supposed to put his people in that land again, according to Isaiah, the 14th chapter, the first verse. So, in a minute, the children of Israel the so-called African Americans, Latinos, the Native Americans, hey, the remnant of the children of Israel is going to be delivered out of these lands. They scattered out through the four corners of the earth. They're going to be delivered out of all these countries. A small remnant. And I'm tomorrow I'm gonna do a video on that about a very small remnant is gonna be saved. See, they Christianity have you think that the one that they call Jesus is gonna come and save everybody because God loves the whole world, but that's not so. The Most High only loves the children of Israel. He got his favorite. Children of Israel is his favorite people. Hey, according to Deuteronomy 6 and 7. No. In fact, let me go back. Amos 3 and 1. Hear the word the Most High has spoken to you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I have brought out of the land of Egypt, saying, only you have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. You know, he only knows the children of Israel. We don't want forsaken him. You know, we got a power. They don't have a power. You know, and that's the reason why the Most High considers us to as a something as like a he considers an ox and a dumb ass smarter than us. This is Isaiah 1 and 2. Oh, hear, O heavens, and give an ear, O earth, for the Most High Yahweh has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master crib. But Israel do not know, my people do not consider. A sinful nation, laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, they have forsaken the Lord, and they provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They have gone away backwards. Hey, man, we don't want to keep breaking the holy covenants. The Most High gave them to us, the laws, statutes, and commandments unto the children of Israel. But we didn't keep our end of the bargain. You know, Moses gave us the laws, statutes, commandments that the Most High has set before us, but we didn't choose to take it. So when we refused to do that, the Most High had to punish us, and the way He punished us was through death, affliction, slavery. The Most High punished us through several different ways, but the best way was him to afflict us was slavery. Let our oppressors, let our enemies be over us. You know, matter of fact, let me get it. This is Second Chronicles 2 and 15. And the Most High of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, the prophets, rising up between times, and sending because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. His dwelling place is the children of Israel. But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Most High rose against them and against his people, and there was no remedy. And therefore the Most High had brought upon them the kings of the Chaldees, who slew the young men with the sword in the house of their sanctuary, and had no compassion upon the young man or the maiden or the an old man or him that stooped for age, and he gave them into his hand. Hey, this is unquarantined. Hey, they went back into captivity over and over and over again. And hey, this is the last captivity that we have to deal with. But hey, even though, hey, a lot of these jakes know that they not motherfucking Afro Americans, they not Latinos, hey, they not niggas, they not Spics, they not motherfucking Indians. They know this, but still, they still want to walk in that role of Christianity, that fucking paganism ass religion. But still, hey, the Most High, hey, gotta chastise you. He gotta put affliction on you, and he gonna put even more affliction on you, because Jacob trouble is right around the corner, because y'all refuse to turn towards the Lord, man. You know, hey, I got a few more scriptures I want to bring out, and then after that, I'm gonna end it. This is yeah, this phone a little slow, so hold on, Bubba Kasha, this is Hosea, 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will reject thee, and thou shalt be no more a priest, seeing thou have forgotten the law of thy power. I will forget thy children. And that's the reason why we're being afflicted right now, because we forgot. Hey, we forgot who the fuck we was. But when we brought back to remembrance of who we was, hey, these motherfuckers still don't want to let go of that sweet Jesus. You know, hey. So, hey, man, hey, the Most High still got to punish us. And he's still going to continue punishing. And he's just going to up the punishment even more during Jacob's trouble. And my last scripture, matter of fact, let me just grab it. And I'm going to close it out with this. Hey. Because, hey, the scripture, the Most High said this unto our people by the smartest man that ever lived. And this is from King Solomon. This is Proverbs 8 and 8 and 32. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways, the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible, 615 of them. Hey, we supposed to walk in the law, statutes, commandments. You know, hey, that's the way we supposed to live. And hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, and watcheth daily at my gates, waiting at the door of my post. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Most High. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul, and all they that hate me love death. And hey, Jakes always say that they love the Most High, they love God, they love Jesus, but hey, they refuse to live in this law, statutes, and judgments. You know, hey, they refuse to live in His ways. So hey, that's it. You so-called niggas, so-called Latinos, you so-called Specks, you so-called Indians, Native American Indians. You are not none of those things. You are the children of Israel. So it's time for you to come back to your heritage. Matter of fact, Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord. Thy power, the Most High, thy power, have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people upon the face of the earth. And hey, we supposed to be above all these nations, man. But since we sinned and forsaken the Most High has made us the tail. We ain't the head over all these nations. We the least of all these nations right now. And he brought us back down to being the least among all these people. Just like in Egypt, we like that right now in modern day Egypt, in the Americas. So with that said, a shalom and a bar.